drunk, well you know I'm gonna be the man that gets drunk next to you. And if I haver, well you know I'm gonna be the man that's havering to you. Well, I would walk 500 miles and I would walk 5. So you've probably guessed that's 500 miles by the Proclaimers. We're going to learn that today. So tune your dulcimers to D, A, D. Okay, the first chord you need is called a bar chord. And it's called this because it's the first fret of all the strings. And sometimes people bar it with one finger like this. You can play your bar chords like this, or I prefer to play them like this. I put my pointer finger on the first fret, my middle finger on the second fret, and my ring finger on the third fret. But either way is fine, whichever way you prefer. So your first chord is called E5, and it's a bar on the first fret. That's your first chord. And there's two more chords. Second chord, we're going to move that shape up to the fourth fret. You can do it like this or this. A5, it's called A5. And we're going to move that shape up to the fifth fret. This is called B5. Okay, the rhythm is in, out, in, in. But if you're a beginner, you can just do it like this the whole way through. You don't have to do that. So let's look at the verse. So E5. We do the intro. Then move it up to the fourth fret, A5, B5, and 4 strums of E5. That's your intro. And it's the same with the verse. When I wake up, well, you know I'm gonna be the man who wakes up next to you. And when I go out, well, you know I'm gonna be the man who goes along with you. So that's the verse. So how am I getting this punchy sound like this? After I've strummed, I press the strings to strum. And as soon as I've finished strumming, I lift my fingers up, but they're still touching the strings. So that's stopping the sound, like this. And it gives that cool sound. So this is the chorus. And E5, da 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 da, and A5, and B5, and E5, and A5, and B5. So that's the same. And then the bit where they go da 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 da, that's just the same. And E5.